Hello everyone, welcome to Synergia. This was developed by Radi and published by Top Hat Studios Incorporated. This was released on July 27th, 2020. And, well, I did play this a few times, so here we are again, replaying it a fourth time. Anyways, let's go ahead and go on. Sir, our test models have left the lab. However, some issues arose. Issues? The convoy adjusted route, apparently due to a change that was made in trailer's autopilot. After detouring from the main highway, it was then attacked not long after. What happened to the androids? One of them was destroyed by a fire inside the cargo unit. The rest were stolen during the attack, so we sent a deactivation signal from our main computer, but only two of them stopped transmitting their data flow. Interesting. So there are still two fully functional models. Affirmative. We have already located one of them, but the other is still missing. Is the main computer still receiving its data? Yes, sir. The location signal is coming from the first machine. We believe it might have been able to disable the tracker, even though we cannot be sure without accessing this database. That would be extremely risky. Definitely not. Anyway, this could be a chance to see how these models behave in a hostile environment. Keep an eye on the function of the android, and be sure it's out of danger. Find the other one. Roger that, sir. I'll keep you informed. There's nothing as nice as a rainy day. At least, it'd be a nice day if I were home. It's not nearly as fun cooped up in this car. There's a cloud generator right here. They do anything to get tourists. Still, that ozone smell is one of the best things about this district. Vegas sure is taking his time. I wonder if I should go look for him. Meh, I'm good here. There he is. He's bringing the smell of rain inside along with him, although his cigarette stench soon overwhelms it. What took you so long? Is it serious? He lit up another cigarette. His fourth this morning. Vega doesn't displease me. I can tolerate him way more than the rest of my co-workers. The smell really gets on my nerves. That woman just kept yammering on. Nothing important. The android. Would you mind putting out that cigarette? It's raining outside. Can't smoke anywhere else. Take me home then. Did you tell the boss? Sure I did. Done for today. As I was saying, it's just an outdated android. Didn't support the latest version of the HoloNet, so it was giving her trouble. I hate being called for this kind of stuff. When did we turn into HoloNet's on-site tech support? Blame it on the war. Companies have their hands full with all those updates. Need to keep androids safe from hackers. Then they should use old models, like I do. I don't get why everyone is obsessed with the new ones. You have to admit, they're charming. People get fond of them. You used to love the new models, or so I've heard. I wonder if he's talking about No, I don't think so. I know. I thought they were alive, but I grew out of it. I know, it's hard to believe since my first love was an android. Oh, come on! Great, it seems like he knows nothing. I'll have to make something up. It's true. It was a first generation commercial model, handing out flyers near my house. How could you even like it? I mean, those had most of their wires in plain view and they didn't look human at all. I think barely around half of them passed the Turing test. It's embarrassing to think about it now, but I thought all those wires looked cute. I was just a little girl, you know. I guess they were like toys for me. What about family then? How did you plan to have kids with an android? Can't imagine my life now without my 2 little kids. Bacon takes every single chance to boast about his kids and how natural they are. Probably end up with implants in every nook and cranny though, just like everyone else. I know this might surprise you, but I wasn't exactly planning on having kids when I could still count my age on my fingers. To this day, having kids still isn't one of my priorities. Well, that's what I thought. Don't you ever feel lonely all by yourself in that shack? Why do you even care? Besides, I'm not alone. I live with my android. Right, your android. You just told me it's an old model. Are you sure of that? Keep you company? No, it's just there to wire my plans. Of course it's company for me. And many more things. Things, huh? You're not breaking any laws, are you, Silent? Maybe that attraction for machines wasn't just puppy love after all. Gives me a glance out of the corner of his eye, looking almost haughty. I know he's fishing for a specific answer. It's not like I haven't thought about it before. Having a crush on an android decades ago doesn't mean I want to fuck every single piece of scrap I find. Don't make me regret telling you that. Okay. Jeez. It's a joke. You don't have to get like that. I just wanted to know if... It's shitty company. Are you happy now? Let's just leave it at that. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I know it. If you ever need to hang out with a flesh and blood person, just tell me. You can have dinner with us. Never in a million years. Sorry. Just think about it, alright? It's important that our group stays healthy and united, no? What's good for... The group is also good for the individual. I know, I read the manual too. I just don't like family dinners, that's all. Just try to cheer up. I don't want you watching over my back whilst you're moping. Again, it was just an automatic medical checkup. Those things mess up all the time. Besides, your life is completely different from mine. That's why you don't understand me. You hit the nail on the head. My android isn't exactly the best company, and I had to take care of my health by myself. Still, it's not something I wanted to talk about with him. You're right. I can't understand you, but I know someone who does. Have you talked with Darla from Delta Labs? Not really. She's weird. Besides, I'd rather avoid Velta as much as I can. I spent way too many years of my life with them. I still think you should get to know her. Just because they're working for a big corporation doesn't necessarily mean they're evil. I mean, look at yourself. You're working for an amazing company, and you're still a pain in the ass. Very funny. She doesn't come with us often anyway. Actually, she requested to join our unit. I'm going to convince our boss to send her out with us. Try to be friends with her. Can't promise everything. There's something I don't understand. You don't trust androids, yet you're really interested in working with them. How exactly did you get to this section? The boss is friends with my brother. A crony. Really? Ugh. Hey, someone had to take the job. It's not like I'm not qualified. They usually do a competition for those. I had to pass a test. Taking the chance you get. It hasn't been too hard for you either. I guess. We get closer to my house. A huge apartment block that reminds me more of a hive than a real home. Vacant parks the car in front of my building. See you tomorrow. Hey, think about what I said. Go out. Take a walk. Just don't stay home all day. It's not good for you. Yeah. The building is quiet as ever. Something I deeply appreciate. I walk up the concrete stairs leading to my door. I can hear Elaine opening it. Hello, Sila. Hello. My day's been great as always. I finished all my tasks in record time. I also cooked the noodles you like. Weren't we having meat today? I forgot to buy it. Sorry. Aw, it's okay, Elaine. Okay, is that a random event? Delete that personality feature. I'm gonna go change. Sure. Bad memory feature eliminated. I thought I'd erased all those random events over the years. To be honest, I end up regretting it every single time. Elaine's ended up as a boring piece of scrap. And well, that's probably my fault. I can't stand it when she tries to act human-like. I'm done, Elaine. I want to ask you something. Go ahead. Doesn't it bother you to erase your own personality? Little by little. I'm just doing what you asked me to. How can you keep me in good company then? What if I'm wrong? My knowledge says that you're healthy, and the odds of incorrect orders are very low. Besides, I always have to follow the orders of my master, unless they require harming another human. What if all these personality change orders are actually indirectly harming me? Your cold behavior is affecting my mood. Partly. Yeah, that's it. I'm not responsible for psychological harm causing humans due to following their orders. I know. I thought your AI was more... whatever. I was just messing with you. Don't worry about it. I'm not. That rule applies strictly to physical damage. My mere existence is not to harm some humans, feelings-wise. What's your generation, Elaine? Second. You were definitely top of the line back then. You haven't aged too well. It's been some years since I have good maintenance. Your food is getting cold. Please let me heat it up a little bit. Whatever. I'm not hungry. I sit on the couch, turn on the TV and put on the news. Elena has always liked to listen to it. I even recall her asking me to let her watch. It's one of her personality features I'll never erase. I'd hate it even more if she acted completely brainless. Besides, her strict logic comes in handy when I need some explanations. The Emperor's Parade is currently taking place in Congress Square. It seems like the leaders of the Republican Party are absent again. Don't you think it's strange to have empires and emperors in this age? It's almost anachronistic. Well, it is a multicultural country in a state of constant expansion ruled by an emperor. I think calling it an empire is correct. A lot of people love the emperor. If only they knew. Do you know? Know what? He's a cyborg. Is he? Yeah. My team went to the palace once. The Emperor's got a sex android harem and he himself's half machine. There's actually a council ruling in the background. They just keep him as the public face. A harem? Was it not that sex with androids was made illegal? Sure was. Banned by the Emperor himself. During the parade, 3 members of the terrorist group White Cats were arrested, all of them veterans from the expansion army. Seems like there's still some members out there. Do you know them? They are a terrorist group, right? Yes. They used to give us lots of trouble. They've always been very skilled. They're veterans after all. But for some reason, they disappeared. Did they disappear, or did someone make them disappear? My team had a couple missions to manage to get rid of a few, but it might not have something to do with improvements to brain chips. The real threat now are androids, not cyborgs. Do you think I am a threat? Not you exactly. I mean, androids just generally. You're indeed a threat, and always have been. Androids are just as dangerous for the human race as much as humans themselves. But that doesn't mean we're going to go extinct. Our laws say... Laws prevent any danger, sure. But those laws are there just because a programmer decided to put them in. Any programmer could make a murderous android. Well, not any programmer, but a really good one could do it. Still, that's enough. Suspending interest feature. I hope I did not hurt you. Hurt me? No way. Now let me watch TV. What could have made her ask that question? Maybe it's a security protocol. Hey Lane, why did you ask if your action hurt me? I had to look after your health. Thought so. A factory from the company Smart Movement has been closed after discovering their vehicles were being hacked to drive to the docks, where a body trafficking gang would capture humans, androids alike, and take them over to the LOC. I guess the beta team did a lousy job. They shouldn't have let anyone know about the factory closure before getting the traffickers. Now they won't get anyone. Mr. Johann Schaffer had been declared innocent after prosecutors failed to prove his ties to the presence of synthetic workers at the Wabenbush brothels. Hypocrites. Doing it with a robot must be absolutely wonderful, seeing how popular those brothels had become. Elaine, would you ever have sex with me? I mean, if you had sexual organs. Well, if I had to follow your orders, so I guess I would. The ban on sexual intercourse is one of the most important laws of the new models, didn't you know? Is that why you do not want to upgrade me? Are you thinking of having sexual intercourse with me? Of course not. Besides, as I just said, you don't have sexual organs. But with a little imagination. Do you want me to do something, Sila? You just have to order it, but I have to remind you of what the law says about it. And even if you have been devoid of affection for quite a while, you could always get it in legal human brothels in the city. I wasn't suggesting anything. And where did that affection thing come from? Leave me alone. I see you're upset. Do you want... Shut up. I clenched my fist to try to calm myself down. It's not the first time she's gotten on my nerves. Every time I try to talk to her, she drives me insane. It's alright. Tell me if you need anything. The fast food chain Old Days have been forced to close 3 of their restaurants until they are upgraded to serve cyborg meals. The new artificial nutrition law forces every establishment to serve this kind of meal. This new regulation is also causing big problems for owners of small businesses who can't afford the new mandatory facilities. I take some of the noodles Elaine prepared. They're pretty good. Maybe I should thank her for it. But thinking about it, she wouldn't care if I thank her or not. I shouldn't bother. Parody is showing their new line of women's lingerie, ranging from the most suggestive panties to collars, even a whole new section of ropes and bondage attire. Good memories. Today, Corporal Industries has launched their new memory chip model. A large amount of students are currently waiting in line for the stores to be the first ones to try it. The creator of the chip hopes that, thanks to this, a new era will dawn for Alzheimer patients and students with bad memory. Universal basic income has now been completely implemented in the District of Atlas. This has led to riots in poor districts as they claim they need that income more than in developed districts. The riots were put to an end by police a few hours later. Hours passed as if they were minutes. All the weakness I brought with me was left in my doorstep. As always, the sun comes up and I haven't managed to get a second's sleep. Elena has been looking at me all night. Again. I get up off the couch. Another dose. Ugh, bitter. Elaine, the time. Good morning. It's 9:15. Shit. I better check the holonet. Did you sleep in again, Sila? I've been waiting out here for 10 minutes. Sorry, I'm coming. I dress as fast as I can and leave my place without eating breakfast. Vega's in the car waiting for me in the usual spot. You can't keep oversleeping every day, Sila. Sorry, I'll tell him it was my fault. I can't be here to keep you in line all the time. I'm not your father, you know? I already said I'm sorry. Besides, yesterday we got back to my house very late. It's not my fault I'm not getting enough sleep. Ogre Division's in charge of paperwork today, so we should get back early. This could be our last case together, you know? You've been promoted? I'm getting replaced. I'm sorry, Sala, but I don't trust you. I think neither do I. Are you shitting me? Then what was that whole thing yesterday? Fuck you. The boss has been informed. Don't worry about it. If I were you, I'd try to change. Things might get bad for you if you don't. Vega, what the fuck are you talking about? Come on, Sila. I know you're wrong. I'm just trying to help you. I'm getting replaced by that girl I talked to you about yesterday, Darla. I'm going to like her. So that's what the talk was about. Who does he think he is? He can't trust me. What the hell? You're an asshole, really. You go around telling me how to live my life. You're just a bitter family man. So, shut the fuck up for once, Vega. Go on. Keep acting as self-centered as you always do. You know I'm not your daughter, Vega. Go lecture someone else. You don't even know. Vega slams on the brakes and pulls over. Get out of the car, Sila. I can't believe it. The hell I am? This car isn't yours, it's the company's. But the company put me in charge, so get out of the car. The office is just a few blocks away. Walk in and cool yourself down a bit. Just start the car again. Get out of the fucking car, Sila! I get out of the car and slam the door shut. Stunned to trying to process what's going on. Everything was so sudden. God damn it! A few pedestrians stare. They go back to routines a few seconds later. I guess I had to walk to the station. It's kinda cold and I didn't put on warm enough clothes. Still don't understand why Vega did that. But he doesn't trust me, then I suppose it's better if he leaves. I'm going to have to see him all day. That fucking asshole. I arrived at the building and walked to the room where the boss is waiting for us. Everyone's in their seats. Today's cases have already started to be assigned. Play it again, Sila. Sorry, Lieutenant. I decided to stand up by the window. I don't really feel like listening to this. He's assigning cases one at a time, and it doesn't seem like they're anything big today. Just as usual. Androids keep getting more reliable. Nothing ever happens inside the borders. Sometimes I wonder if I should enlist in the foreign forces instead. Sila. Sila! Sir, just not tardy. You're distracted too. I'm listening, sir. I don't have time to repeat the whole case all over again. Kyle will tell you all the details in the van. Kyle? Vega's replacement. I thought that was going to be Darla. It's complicated. I'll explain it to you. I walked down the parking lot. The other groups are already leaving. It seems like my new partners are waiting for me in the van. I get inside from the back. Try to get comfortable. Are you Kyle? That's right. Where's Darla? She couldn't come. She's joining us in a few days. Is Vega coming with us? He's no longer part of your unit, so he went to the side in his own car. From now on, we'll be using the van. I get it. Whatever. Tell me about the mission. It's a married couple. The woman, Christine, is 4 years old, and the man, Felix, is 43. The woman called in a few hours ago claimed her android had taken her husband hostage. They're locked in the bedroom, and the android refuses to let him go. There aren't any records or proof of purchase for this android, so I suspect it might have come from the black market. That's probably the source of the problem. It's gonna be hard to deal with an unregulated android, especially if they're trying not to kidnap an adult man. So, what's your role here? Back up. Covering your rear with my rifle. And why do I even need a sniper? Safety. I can't tell but notice that Velt's Lab's logo on his arm. He works with them too, just like Darla. Hey, why am I getting grouped up with Velt's and mercenaries? Darla's going to explain it to you tomorrow. Don't worry, we're not mercenaries. Sure. After a few minutes of silence, we arrive at the building. It's a fairly standard apartment complex. Kyle gets on the rooftop of the building in front and stands guard from there. I take the elevator to the floor where the couple lives. Vig and a few other agents are already there, talking to a woman. Who's that? Specialist. Just want to deal with the android. Isn't she way too young? No, I'm not. And I need you to elaborate on this whole situation. Didn't Cal already explain it to you? The android locked itself in with the husband as his hostage. That's it. Did it do it for a specific reason? Perhaps something happened? Not that I know. I'm asking her. No, it's never acted like that before. It's got to be broken. How strange. So, where'd you buy it? It was such a long time ago. I don't remember anymore. Sure. Does it ever go outside? Of course not. Why not? It just doesn't like it. Cut the crap. Going through that door sooner or later and check on that android. You don't want to cooperate with us. That's on you. So, the curtains are closed, but I can't see them with the heat sensor. The man's laying on the bed, still alive. And the android's surrounded by the door listening to you. Child's height. So that seems to confirm it's an illegal android. So, tell me, Christine. Are you or your husband infertile? What kind of question is that? Her face flushes as soon as I ask the question. She's definitely not going to help me. I should try to work with the android. I get close to the door. Hey, can you hear me? What's your name? Jim. Your original name. Do you know who Sal is? Is that you? No. What do you want exactly? Hey Vega, is there any way to access him through a network? Doesn't seem like it's going to open the door. The building should have a wireless access point. Get to it from the electrical grid. There's a plug right next to the door. I connect my cable to the port, wait to see if the android sends out a signal. Just as I thought, it's not only retransmitting data, but also receiving information from somewhere else. I try to connect him. His defenses are weak and I manage to get through with them easily. There he is. Are you going to tell me your real name now? Well played, though I had to say I went easy on you. I'm Christy. It's a pleasure. This kind of programming. Scrap Android. Despite that, its code's been changed completely in a recent update. It's got to be the cause of the problem. That's a weird name for a boy. I have a kid's body, but my personality pattern is female, so I guess that makes me a girl. They reprogrammed an old robot's AI to create me. You know how the black market works. I glance at the owner. She's covering her face with her hands. I think she finally understands we got her. Sorry for the black market and to act this way. What happened? I have a message. Just for you. Only you can see it. So I'll send it through the network. For me? Yes, I'm sending it. The android tries to go through my defenses and breach my firewall in order to send the message. Her attack attempt doesn't accomplish anything, not against my last generation skull chip. If you think I'm gonna let you get in my brain, dream on. Wow, you're just as good as I expected. Who's that Sal you were talking about? My creator. The one who wrote the message and my personality. He's going to get upset once he realizes you won't be able to see him. So I guess that's it for me, right? I'm almost sad. It seems like she's really just a pawn controlled by the hacker. He must be good at simulating feelings. This android has a really believable personality. You got a very peculiar AI, so I'm sure the tech team's gonna have a field day with that data. They're taking a version of you, and I promise you'll be better off with this than any scrapyard hacker. The thing is, you got to arrest your owners and you can't do it if the door is closed. Is that okay with you? That's fair. Christy opens the door, but I just take a glance to the inside the room. She's trapped the man by twisting the iron bedposts. It's not strange for black market ants to be manufactured without any kind of safety limits, so she's got superhuman strength. What a pair of idiots. How long have you been here? Just a few days. I figure the android will never give me specific information about her creator. Still, I have to ask. I'm intrigued by that Sal guy. Can you tell me something about him? Of course. He would love to meet you. I wasn't expecting that. Sal didn't really create me himself. He just put my brain in this boy's body. I was a pretty girl. Perfect even. I was created for the doc's biggest gang leader. But after a couple of years, he tossed me away and changed for a new model. You know how it works. Typical. It is. Some of those gangs live just like kings. It sounds like me and they repurposed my mind for this tiny body. He overwrote my behavior patterns with those from Squirt, but didn't erase my old AI so I'd be able to give you his message. And I've been here since then. I don't know why they bought me, but I think they understand. It's hard to adopt a kid. They want to avoid all the paperwork by buying me, and so I'll plan everything so you were the one to come for me. A perfect plan, isn't it? So perfect it didn't work. We're going to use our voice and video records to put those two in jail. Do you have them? I do, and I'll gladly give them to you. How can you say that after all we've done for you, Jim? For me? You bought me 2 days ago, you ungrateful piece of shit. You can call each other names at the station. Vega gets closer to take the android. Let's get going, kiddo. Let me go, you old geezer. Silent, I have to see you soon. Sal told me that you're beautiful, gorgeous, and I had to agree with him. What a guy. I better call up the boss and fill him in on the situation. Like always, he's connected to HoloNet. Lieutenant, everything went smoothly. We had the hostage and the android. Seems like it was related to a hacker named Sal on the black market. Good job, Sal. Glad to know you're in good shape. I hope you don't mind your new partner. These are just formalities. It's fine, Lieutenant. I have a request. Can I take a day off? I need to get used to all this. Sure. Well, deducted from vacation days. Did a great job today. Outbound Sec values the work our employees do. We're not just another private security firm. It stays with the direct district's safety in our hands. And you made good steps towards preserving that today. The company takes great pride in you. Of course. Thank you, boss. But what about that vacation day? We'll get back to it later, Sila. Well done. Oh, shameless. I think I'll stay home tomorrow either way, and that future side, I regret it. Good luck with your new partner, Vega. Farewell and good riddance, Sila. I wish you luck. Bye. Take care of the rest. I have to get back to the on the train. At least I can take a good look at the city I'm supposed to protect. This shithole. Even the most upscale neighborhoods are corrupt to the core. Sometimes I wonder why I'm still in this place. I don't care about it. I don't like my coworkers. I don't get paid well. I guess it's just all I have. Well, that and Elaine, and I don't know which one is worse. Half an hour walking, I'm absolutely wrecked. I thought I was in better shape. I could start working out again. My brain cells have gone lazy. Anyway, so far, this day has been absolutely horrible. I just hope Elaine behaves. How strange. She's not waiting at the doorstep for me. Maybe her day was too busy and she's still working, or it could be a feature I still haven't deleted. Elaine? Are you here? I don't know why I'm yelling. This flat's barely 300 square feet. I enter and turn on the lights. Elaine is right there, sitting on the couch. Hey, Elaine. Why aren't you replying? Elaine? I get close to her. She's turned off. It's not her battery. She not told me. I connect her to her my Sprite. I must forget that I have to use it manually to connect to HoloNet. I turn her back on. Hello, please insert a memory disk in the Artificial Intelligence version 3.0 port. Elaine, what are you talking about? What happened? Why did you turn off? She's not responding. Shit, that's just what I needed. I hope everything's fine. It was just a crash. I need to take a look. I go grab my toolbox. Elaine's pretty old. Shouldn't be too hard to fix if her pieces are fine. If I can't, I highly doubt I can afford to get her fixed. The hardware for these mods were discontinued years ago. I use a screwdriver to open the latch that covers her brain. When I pull on it, my hands get stained by a sticky fluid. It seems to be everywhere. What the hell is this? It's definitely not rust. Take the pieces out one at a time and clean them up with a rag. After that, I cover a processor with a thermal paste to connect everything. All her parts are in good shape, so I assume the strange fluid was the cause of the problem. She's ready to boot again, so I run my spirit. Elaine? Elaine? Hi, thank you for choosing Mente, the best artificial intelligence company. Nice to meet you. I'm starting up the system. Please stand by. This process could take several minutes. What do you mean, starting up? No. Please give me your ownership card. Elaine, load up the Lay's backup. You're not just dumb, now you're daft too. Just load up and you piece of junk. I ran to my desk to search for my card. After 5 minutes of digging through the garbage, I managed to find it. I was tripped on the way back. I didn't know I cared about Elaine so much. I handed her the card. There you go. Nice to meet you, Sila. Starting today, I will be your service android and will help you with any task you need. Yeah. Just load up your Lay's backup. Starting up personality features. Sila, what is my name? Elaine. Your name's Elaine. Perfect. That is a great name. I'm ready for my first task, or task list. Finally. Load up your Lay's backup. There are currently no backups on my database. What? No, how could this happen? Tell me the date of the oldest entry on your database. The oldest is... right now. It's gone. All her data has been lost. She was somewhat cold before, now her personality is no different than any other android. Everything's been lost. Elaine died her own way, while I was gone. Deactivate all your features and wait on the doorstep until I give you orders. Are you sure you want to deactivate 6,842 features? I might become a bit boring. Yes, I'm sure. Elaine leaves and stands at the doorstep, waiting. I stay on the couch with a blank stare. Why is this happening to me? Does that hacker have something to do with this? No, it couldn't be that. Elaine didn't even have access to the network. I've ended up completely alone. What do I do now? I don't want to spend the rest of my life like this. I know that. Should I get some human friends? No, that's not an option. My holonet sounds... Call. It's Yoko. I haven't had a good talk with her in ages. I walk up to my desk and connect my spirit. Yo, I hope I ain't bothering you. Hi, Yoko. No, I wasn't doing anything. Hey, Sila, sorry for not being around lately. I'm kinda busy. But I'm free now. I just saw your message. Message? I don't know what you're talking about. Hang on. Let's just use our avatars. Okay. Ah, that's pretty cute. Let's see. That's pretty cool. So if you want to read all these, you can go ahead and pause the video, and I'll give you time. And of course, if you want to read all these too, go ahead and pause the video. I connect to HoloNet's virtual session and close my eyes. I'm next to Yoko now. Tell me, what up? You're the one who called me. Huh? You sent me a message a few hours ago saying Elaine was broken. But I didn't send anything. Maybe it was an automatic message. Elaine was a corpo model, right? I work with them. It's impossible. Elaine wasn't connected to the net. Maybe it was a hacker. The one from the morning. I don't know, Sila. You're the one always getting into other people's brains, not me. Whatever, get your ass to my store. Got new models. There's one I think you'll be really into. I can't just let go. I don't even know if I want another android. I don't have the money to spare. Come on, that thing was ancient, wasn't it? Don't worry about the money. It won't cost you a cent. Do you think it's a good idea to just replace Elaine? Wait, for free? Who are you and what did you do to real Yoko? I know you tend to grow fond of androids, but Elaine was just male and plastic, nothing else. And a quick suggestion. You're coming here to see me and that's it. It's not like I have better things to do. But I already warned you I'm not going to buy anything. And what about you? How's everything going? Great, Sila. Gotta go. Stuff came out. Come to the store tomorrow and we'll talk, okay? See you tomorrow. Wait, you're just leaving like that? She hung up. I opened my eyes. I'm in my room again. I better go sleep. I don't know if it's going to be easy to buy another android. And that message could be Yoko's just pranking me. Oh, look at Silas sleeping, so cute.